Guys, today I'm going to be filming my first semester of college vlog. I'm not in my usual spot on the grass because it's been really rainy here the past few days and the grass is wet, so I'm like sitting on the curb, and then like the driveway near my dorm is like right here, so like my tripod's on the ground. It's gonna be really awkward when people walk out here or like drive in, so I'll probably have to like cut the video. But if you guys are wondering what my camera case looks like, I've had this since I had a really tiny blue camera, but I like it because it's really small. And yeah, it's red inside. But I thought I would film this because it is my last day here at school. It is the 9th, and I'm leaving today to go visit my best friend, and I won't be back till February 6th. I'm incredibly anxious today. I think it's because I haven't seen my friend in so long, and I'm so excited, and I have my test, and I'm also just nervous because I'm afraid that I'm gonna forget something because I'm not gonna be here for 2 months. So I'm doing my first semester of college vlog. I'm not exactly sure where I want to start with this. I will first start off by saying my first semester was incredibly easy. My transition was very easy. I'm someone that I tried to go to summer camp twice, and I ended up leaving early from both. I cried, I missed my parents. The first one was a church summer camp, and the second one was like a political thing, both of which are not very interesting to me. Sorry, it's really cold out here. But I ended up leaving, and I didn't have a first choice school. I only applied to one school in Massachusetts, which is where I'm from, and it's Emerson, and that's a very artsy school. There's a car coming. And that's a very artsy school, and it's great for screenwriting. It's great for, you know, writing novels, which is what I want to do. But if for some reason I decide to change my path, I wanted to have other options. And I applied to a few schools in the area where I used to live, which is the Pennsylvania-Delaware area, and I just decided to go to school. Someone's calling someone from their phone? So I just decided to go to school down here, and it was the best choice I could have made. I feel like I've mentioned this before. I don't like where I live in Massachusetts. I don't feel like it's where I'm supposed to live. I'm not a huge fan of it. The town I live in, I have my few close friends, but other than that, I'm just very, I guess, different from the people in my town. And the one thing I am glad about is I lived in Pennsylvania until I was in 7th grade. Yeah, middle of 7th grade. And then I moved to Massachusetts, and the schooling is a lot harder in Massachusetts, and I definitely think that prepared me for going to school down here, because I feel like the New England schools are a lot better. And I'm not just saying that. I think it's like a proven fact that New England schools are better. But, and then when I came down here, I don't know if that helped, but just the schooling in Massachusetts was very rigorous, and I felt like when I came down here, it wasn't that hard. Granted, I only took 4 classes because my 5th class was like a get to know your surroundings class, like make new friends freshman class. And I took 2 English classes, a French class, and a stage management class, and my grades are fantastic. I think I got A's in all of them except for French, which I struggle with a little bit. I love my English classes. I love my English teachers. My professors were so amazing, and I'm kind of scared for next semester because I don't know how I'm going to be able to beat these teachers or these professors because they're so good. But next semester I'm taking the highest French level, and then I'll be done with French because I'm not going to minor in it or anything. I'm taking a English class that has to do with science fiction and like how that affected like war and stuff in the time. So it's called, well, I don't want to tell you guys what it's called because I don't want you to like look it up and know where I go to school. But I'm taking that. I'm taking a theater class. It's a 350 people theater class, and the only way to get into it was to declare my theater minor, and I was gonna do that anyway, but I had to do it in order to get into the class. So I did that. I'm taking a criminal justice class. I took legal studies my senior year of high school, and I thought it was really interesting. It was like common knowledge stuff that's good to know just for in general. And then I'm taking a math class. I'm taking like the lowest level college math class. Sorry, I'm looking around. I really don't like math. I really don't like science. I really don't like history. Clearly, I am very English artistic theater oriented, except for, you know, my ingredients, my chemistry stuff, but they don't have those type of classes here. So I am excited for my classes next semester. I have an 8 o'clock math class, but if you guys have heard of ratemyprofessor.com, it's really good to see the ratings of the professors. So all of my professors next semester are supposed to be really, really good. But this isn't about next semester, this is about this semester. So as you guys know, I have a single, and I do get to keep that next semester as well. I think my having a single made me keep my sanity this year. My 2 friends, they both have roommates. They really struggle with just being annoyed with them, and one of them is just, her roommate does a lot of weird stuff. So I feel bad for her, but I can go to bed whenever I want. I can like get changed in my room. I can just do whatever, and it's really relaxing. I feel at home in my dorm room because I have a lot of personal stuff in there. It's very kind of messy, but yeah, so I love down here, and I knew that when I had, you know, good feelings about it. I think I cried once when I got down here. I wasn't very homesick at all once I got down here, because Em's down here, my Nana's down here. I think I cried once on the second day because I was homesick, and I was expecting myself to be a lot more homesick because I just don't do well away from my family. But I'm loving it, and even though I don't have a lot of close friends down here, I think I have one close friend down here, but we're really close, and she's a lot like me. She's hilarious. Her name is Sarah too. I get along with people named Sarah. So I feel like people down here are nicer than up in Massachusetts. I'm not going to make that generalization, but my friends down here have been saying how they think that people are fake and how they think that, you know, people aren't nicer. That may have to do with the fact that they have gone to private school. I've gone to public school my entire life, and the people down here, Pennsylvania is where I grew up until 7th grade, and so I knew when I was choosing schools that the people down here were going to be different. And I can't tell you guys how happy I am with my choice, and I'm really sorry. I'm like teasing you that I can't tell you where I want to go to school or where I go to school, but again, it's for privacy. When I live in Massachusetts, it doesn't give me a good feeling. I just feel like I'm in a lot better mood when I'm down here. I feel better about myself. I don't know, that could be any way when you go to college, but I'm interested to see how I'm gonna do when I go back up to Massachusetts. But the reason I also wanted to film this vlog outside is that, you know, it's open, and if I had to talk about this stuff in my house, I think my mom would like sit me down and like talk to me about it. But I guess if you guys are trying to decide where you want to go to school, definitely visit it. If you have family that you get along with, well, that's really good. I'm always at M's. I'm probably at M's every weekend. I do see M more than I do probably hang out with my friends on weekends, just because I don't drink or do drugs or any of that stuff. So I do prefer to be at M's. I was at my Nana's last night. It's so amazing that I'm so close to them because, you know, for the past 5-6 years I've been in Massachusetts and I hardly get to see them. So if you have family around, that's really good. And definitely do your research. Make sure that the college you want to go to is the college you want to go to. But as for now, this is all over the place. I only have one final, which is today. It's my French final, and I'm done a whole week earlier than people usually are. So I think next semester, in I think May, we get out. I'm like shivering. I'll probably be done later because I'm taking math and I'm taking a criminal justice class, which I'll probably have finals in. But what I can recommend also is if you're someone that prefers to have your alone time, like you don't really like to be around people, I would really recommend getting a single, because I still have friends, but I'm in a single, and you know, my friends will come over, well, my friend will come over and we'll chat and stuff like that. I've always been someone that's very independent, and I can, you know, go to my classes and then come back to my room and just, you know, sit there and just be content and be happy, even though I'm away from my family and from my parents. It just feels like I'm supposed to be here, and that's good. And I was worried about, you know, what if I don't make the right decision, because my parents wanted me close but they wanted me to, make this decision that was best. So if you guys are in the process, definitely make the decision that's best for you. You really don't want to have to transfer. Aaron is transferring down here. He's coming in February with me. I'm so excited. I think he's gonna love it down here. He goes to school in the New York area right now, and I really hope he loves it, because I love it so much, and it'll be good because we won't have to wait 2 weeks to see each other. But he originally did want me to go to his school, and I told him, I don't like it. I want to go to the school I want to go to. Never settle because someone else is going somewhere. You have to make your own decisions. You have to do what you want, and this is one of the best life decisions I think I've ever made. My teachers are fantastic. My professors are fantastic. You guys really want to know what school I'm going to now. I'm really sorry. But I think I'll stop this vlog now. It's really cold out. If you guys have any questions, or you want to do, if you want to just ask me questions about college, maybe I'll do a college questions answered video. But you can just let me know. There's 3 people that I had reactions with. That's funny. I'll put those in the bloopers because good times outside. So I'm gonna go inside now. And I hope you guys enjoy this vlog. I know you guys like vlogs like this, so please let me know if you have any questions or anything, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye. And that's okay. I don't know what you do. No. So, my first semester. So, I wasn't very homesick at all. I missed my parents, once, and hardly ever, and that to me is the biggest deal. You're good.